So, hey guys, I just wanted to do a video about mental health, like depression and anxiety, because yesterday it was a bad day for me, like a really bad day. Or not a really bad day, but like at the end of the day, I kind of went through one phases of my depression, and that is linked with anxiety. And basically what happened was that after geography I got somewhat sad and really, I don't know, really overwhelmed by everything. And I was like, well, what do I do? And I needed to do some stuff. And I was like, well, hopefully this teacher who hates wasting paper but wastes paper himself um, is not gonna want the essay copied from me or printed from me. So I was like, oh, right. He didn't, but I kind of felt I don't know. I felt bad. I felt I couldn't focus on anything, and everything seemed really loud. Like that feeling um, when you're feeling sick or have a headache, you can't really stand the noise around you, and that's basically how I felt. But I did not have an headache. So, but yeah, so that was kind of it, and um, we watched videos about some things that we will probably never need, but why not? Just why not see them? Why not postpone the idea of exams till the very few minutes and that? And so, yeah. And then we had 2 hours of math. And uh, during the previous hour, I was on the verge of crying because I didn't know what to do, and everything seemed so loud, but I didn't want to leave because that would be oh, she's feeling something and has the privilege to leave, and everybody would be looking at me um, through their fingers, which I don't want. I'm that person, yeah, I am who I am. I am, and I'm like that. I do my best. I show what I feel, but at the same time, I don't want people looking at me through their fingers, because oh, she is she gets to leave, and we don't. So what's fair about the system? And yeah, and sorry, I have allergies, so not really good, but surviving. And so, like, we had math, and I was like, I'm going to the toilet, and I have to calm down. So I was like standing there trying to calm down. And since we have like only 5 minutes to get from one class to another, get our books and everything, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna stay there and be like, oh wow, fine, I'm fine. I'm gonna go to the classroom and be like, okay, but the reality of mental health illnesses is very different than that. Basically, like, if that strikes you, you kind of, people tell you to, like, suck it in and just, like, roll on with life and everything. But you can't. That's the problem. You can't. And it's like this inner feeling saying, like, oh, it's actually not that bad. I'm gonna be fine. But then there's the second feeling, which is like, oh, like there's not a voice, it's like an emotion more of, like an energy, which is like beating you down for everything and like suppressing your thoughts. So you're like, I don't care. I'm like, and you're like, we have math, but whatever. Like, I don't want to be doing, I can't be doing anything because I can't focus when I'm in that state. So I'm like usually just like staring blankly in front of me, just like, and I got really overwhelmed by all the sound because our math teacher is like watching math documentaries, so he played a math documentary for us, and I mean it's not bad, but you know, it's kind of like you're watching a film, but you are not paying attention. You're just staring blankly at the wall where the film is like being played, and so you are like, well, whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't want to be doing math. I don't want to be doing anything. I just want to go back home. I want to sleep. I want to cuddle with my animals and all that. And yeah. Um. And however, like, if even I have this experience that, like, for example, for 2 weeks, I'm totally fine. I'm anxiety free, depression free, stress free. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. But then there's always like this turn, I guess, where it all of a sudden it switches back from nothing, just like from 1 minute to another it switches, and it's like, you're gonna have anxiety now, you're gonna have depression now, enjoy. But um I know or I keep in mind that like every day is gonna be a new start, that the next day it's gonna be different. And if it's not gonna be different, then you can make it somehow different. You can do physical activity to reduce the stress, to just let the thoughts flow away, kind of, because when doing a physical activity, you have to engage in the activity and like be fully there, not just like half there. So I guess like physical activity or like something creative, but again, in school you can't really do that, right? So only after school. And like the one problem with me is that I know when I'm getting like really anxious and I can't focus or anything, but I can't. It's usually like in class, so I can't go out of the class, or like I can't, because I'm a really creative person and I love to write poems and like songs and stuff like this. But during a lesson, you can't really do that because like the teacher would be like, what are you doing? Like you were supposed to be paying attention to me and all that. So my way, or like I throughout the years, which uh throughout the years I developed like the coping mechanism. It's not a good coping mechanism, but like, and I scratch my fingers like these and here. Yeah, you can't really see that, but it's there because it's like the only way I can reduce like the stress at the moment. And yeah, the teachers notice, but they don't really care, I would say. And like when it's when it seems that I'm paying attention, they don't really care. So I guess that's why still kind of do it, even though I don't want to. And yeah, but it's really bad, and I try reducing it, but sometimes it's harder than other times, and I'm like, I'm gonna try again tomorrow, but then tomorrow, like the next day, it's like, okay, I did it again, so the next day. And it's kind of like a endless circle of these kind of thoughts. But yeah, I'm not perfect, and I can't really be perfect. So I'm like, hey, if it happens, then it happens. But I have to constantly keep in my mind that I can't change it. It's just like a matter of practice, and maybe I should maybe I should talk with my teachers about like the coping mechanisms, that like if I feel a little anxious, that I might like write poems or short poems to just release the stress and not harm myself in any way. But like overall, I say I'm in a better place now than I was a year before, because a year before I wasn't able to speak with my classmates, first of all. Second of all, I wasn't able to speak like with the teachers or anything and be like answer them or anything. So I'm slowly improving, and if I hope that like the teachers and the students can see these kind of things, and also my friend. Hopefully, I don't know, but yeah, I'm getting emotional a little. And I know that like I will never harm myself as I used to in the past with like scissors or a knife. I used to cut myself. I have scars, small scars. Like, wait. The red thing, these, and then this thing over here. So I used to do that, and that wasn't a really good way too, but like I'm glad I reduced it into the finger scratches. It's bad too, but not as bad. So yeah. And if you enjoy these kind of videos, then you could subscribe, or if you find someone who would like these kind of videos about like literally anything that's like, so just tell them. I would be happy for like any comments, any concerns, any ideas. Well, ideas are mine, but like, you know what I mean. And yeah, have a good day. Take rest. Be kind to yourself. Learn to accept who you are and not what other people want you to be. And just enjoy who you are. Thank you. Bye.